Got 100 million, I can't chill yet, but don't get it misconstrued yet. I get real checks.
What's up, guys? I am back, and we're on week 14, 15, and 16. I know it's been a while since I shot videos, but I've been very busy. But the main thing is I am here to tell you. And I want to talk about crypto real quick because crypto, well, let's say stocks too, everything is down. I watched a video with Andrew Tate, and he was basically saying why, when it was running up, we was rushing to get up in these cryptocurrencies, and now that it's at its low, very, very low, and at a very good price, we don't want to do it. And I know times are hard. Gas went up. Look like it's kind of going down out here in Texas, but we have to understand that, like he said, this is the same projects. Everything's the same. The only thing is different is the price. It's lower, so it gives us a chance to buy into these cryptos and buy into these stocks and build wealth. So that really touched me, and I understood. I know we saving money, and we in the 4th month of the year, and we have 2 more months, and we'll be done with the 10,000 in 6 months money challenge short. If you are doing the 10,000 in 6 months, or the 10,000 in a year, but if you are doing the one in the 6 months, invest it, put it in the market, make it work for you. Because if we keep the money, it's not doing anything. If I put this money, this 10,000, once I finish and I put it up in a safe or in the bank, I'm not making any money. And inflation is going up, so my money is not worth what it's worth. So I'm going to invest the money. Now, keep in mind, if you are saving this for your 6 months emergency fund, I still would invest it, because let it do something for you. That way it can grow. So you can grow that 6 months emergency fund into a year, or maybe 2 years, maybe even 4 years, depending on which cryptocurrency or which stock you invest in. But this is the crucial moment now. I love when I see red. A lot of people hate it. I love it because it gives me an opportunity to buy. And that is what I'm going to do. Once I complete the 10,000 in 6 months money challenge short, I'm going to invest this money and let it work for me. I might pick 5 stocks and 5 cryptocurrency and put $1,000 in each one. Definitely want to go into some dividend stocks. Me personally, I like dividend stocks, so I might invest in 5 dividend stocks or ETFs or something like that. So I really wanted to say that before I get to counting this money, because that is important. These are the same projects. They're doing the same thing. It's just for a cheaper price. And I appreciate Andrew Tate for, that video, me running across that video, because it really pushed me more to just jump up in these stocks and jump up in these cryptocurrencies. Because like you say, it is the same. Everything is just a different price. The price is lower. So get up in some type of investments. This is not financial advice, but you do your own due diligence to find what you believe in and what projects you want to invest in. I'm not telling you to invest in 5 stocks or 5 cryptocurrency. You could pick 1 cryptocurrency. You could pick 2 cryptocurrencies, or just do that one and invest everything in it, and it will gain profit. It will gain profit. You can invest it in gold and silver. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. So I went to try and purchase some silver, and it said you would have to purchase up to $500 due to the volatility in the market for buying silver or gold. So look what's happening. Gold is running up. People is putting money in gold and silver. Some people that put their money in the stocks because of the bank, the Silicon Valley Bank, and other banks that fail. A lot of people put their money in, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like, to me, Bitcoin is like an ETF. You're going to gain money on it over time. So if you, want a safer investment, just put it in Bitcoin. Just invest everything in Bitcoin and watch your money grow, or Ethereum, things like that. Because the ones like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu was more of a risky play, but you would make major gains, but you taking the risk, well, everything is a risk. So you taking that risk in a high volatile cryptocurrency coin. So you have to understand, yes, your reward will be gigantic, but you're taking a gigantic risk as well. But the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. So that's just how it is. So, all right. So we almost, let's get to count. So I don't know why I checked off 14, but we're on week 14, 15, and 16. And this right here is the 280. 280 for 15. This is 480, and this is 480. So if you can see, 14 is 475, 15 is 275, and 16 is 475. So you go to 275, 480, 480. Well, 280, 480, 480. And this right here is the existing money that we're going to count. But before we do that, we're going to separate. Let me make sure. Let me let y'all see that this 480. And like I tell y'all all the time, I take this money out the bank every week. Every week when I get paid, I take this money out the bank. If you can see that, that's 480. All right, so let me separate the $100 bills here and the $80, $20 bills. Put it right there. And this right here is 2, and if you can see 80, that's 280. All right, $100 bills over there, $20 bills right there. And this right here is 2 $100 bills. That's 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's $480. They go to 80 and this to 400. So let's separate the 20s. Put the 20s there. We have 50s now, so we'll put the 50s over there and the 100 right there. All right, so let's separate this money. Look at all them $100 bills. Bam. Oh no, we got some 20s in there. Got some 20s in there. Alright, so we're gonna put, let me separate all the 100. Get all the 20s out of here. 20, let's see, 100. Yeah. So all them $100 bills. So that's a lot of money, man. And you know, you don't have to wish you had this much money. Do it. Change your financials. A lot of people living in, you know, big houses and things of that nature. I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of people might not understand what I'm doing when I talk to them. I'm not talking about anybody, because you can choose to do whatever you want to do. I'm no better than you. You're no better than me. Whether you have a big house or a small house or living in an RV, life is what you created. The American dream is what you created, not what the government created, but what you create is the American dream. So if you want to stay in a tiny house on big property and save all your money, go off grid like I did, you know, catch rainwater, filter it, and use that, or water well. You want to do things like that. That's what I did, and I don't pay bills. So we have the option to do that. Maybe not everybody, but I mean, I think we're all created equal, and we do have equal opportunities, you know, to just say, I'm giving up this life out here in the city and I move to the country or something, and, you know, buy some land and build a house on it, tiny house, or put an RV or mobile home, whatever it is, to cut down the bills. Because believe me, the number one thing a lot of people spend money on is in rent and mortgage. That's the biggest bills we have. Now it's starting to be car notes with this high interest rate that they have, this rate hike. Think about it. There's a video going around with this guy asking people, how much do you pay for your car insurance? I think your car note, and the highest was like $1,500, almost $1,600. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Work on your credit. Figure out other ways to knock down them interest rates. Pay the credit off. Get out of debt. Borrow from yourself. That's what we can do. And if you don't want to invest the money, borrow it from yourself. Borrow this money. Well, let's just say you did invest it. So you invested $5,000. You borrowed from yourself. You need to put $7,000 back as fast as you can and as soon as you can. You need to put $7,000 back. And that way you gain $2,000 off of $5,000 from borrowing from yourself. Act as the bank would to yourself when you borrow money from yourself. Get out of that debt and save money. Why do we save money? Money to invest in any type of market, whether it's a stock or cryptocurrency, either one. Just invest, man. Think about it. It changed my life. Only thing I regret from investing is when Dogecoin went to 30,000, I should have took it out. That's why I always say, even if you take the whole 30,000, I take what you invested out. That way you never lost. Even though I never lost on Dogecoin, because I'm still up over 200% on Dogecoin, because I only put like $200 in it. So I'm still up over 200%. Not the one that I invested, not this one. This one right here was more of like I tried to swing trade it. Now my investment on this Dogecoin and Coinbase is like $5,000. So it's half of the 10 that I put in. But even here, I got greedy. I should have took out the $2,500 because I put 10 in, and as soon as I put it in, it ran right up. So it's my fault for not taking out the 2,500. Because the 2,500, even though it ain't, but I should have took out the 2,500. That way I gained something from it, the capital gains that I gained from that money, but I didn't take it. So I'm teaching y'all from my mistakes, because the only way you're going to learn is if you make mistakes. But a lot of people have the fear of failing, and you can't have the fear of failing because you would never start. So that's why I make videos and I get on here and I talk about these things so y'all can learn from my mistakes. So, that was one of my mistakes. All right, so let's get to counting this money. Get to counting. We got a bunch of $20 bills, so we'll start with the $20 bills. Let me get this out the way. Let's check off this anyway. Since we own 14, 15, 16. All right. All right, let's count all these 20. We won't count $100 bills. 20, 40, 80, 100. 20, 40. Hold on, let me. 60, 80, 100. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And I told y'all this table gonna be filled with money. 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Gotta move this out the way. Table getting packed. Move this down. Move that down. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 60, 80. Okay. Well, this one is $80. We'll kind of put that to the side. So we got, and that's, all right. So we're gonna count these in thousands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That. Let me start back over. We know that's 2,000. Let me start here. 20. I'm saying 20. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A lot of money, man. Look at this table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this $600 here. 680. All right. So we'll count starting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that's 4. We know there's 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Look how I'm counting. My bad. So we know 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 46, 48, 49, 5, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 6,000. So we know $6,080. Man, I told y'all it's gonna be filled with money. $6,080. And what we supposed to be at? Supposed to be at $6,000. But the 80 come from that 280 and 480. So that's the only reason why it's $6,080. So look at the money. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more weeks, and we'll be $1,000. You'll be able to borrow from yourself. And another thing I wanted to talk about, when you're starting to get in a relationship or you're in a relationship, talk about finance. Figure out if that person is on the same page as you, because y'all just don't want to be out here spending money with no purpose. If a person just take money from you and spend, y'all always find yourself in a bad situation every time, then you might need to reevaluate that person's financial choices. Because I definitely look at things like that. If you want to just eat up your money versus cooking it, then there's a problem with me. Because if you can cook, why not just go cook it and we can have it for 2 to 3 days rather than going to a fast food restaurant and having it for just that one day. I'm going to leave y'all with that, and I'll see y'all next week when we'll be putting that 275 inside the 10,000 in 6 months money challenge chart.